In today's leadership spot, we hone in on Mark chapter 12 and an interaction between Jesus and the religious and political leaders of his day, some of the most educated and powerful people within Jewish culture. One of the teachers of the law comes up to Jesus and says, "Of all of the commandments, which is the greatest? Of all of the things that govern our faith, our lives, and our culture, what is the most important?" To which Jesus responds by saying, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind, and with all your strength, and love your neighbour as yourself." These were leaders who were concerned with the fine details of the law, the minimums of what was required of them. And to a similar group of leaders in Luke's Gospel, we see Jesus say, "Woe to you, Pharisees, because you give a tenth of your mint, rue, and all other kinds of garden herbs, but you neglect justice and the love of God. You should have practiced the latter without leaving the former undone." In our leadership and in our lives in general, we're prone to asking, what are the minimum requirements I can do in order to get the greatest personal gain? What's the minimum I can give? What's the minimum I can serve? What's the minimum I can love without it costing me or my family too much? Too much time, resources, mental capacity, emotional and spiritual effort. But Jesus doesn't give a simple answer. As a leader, just as in life, we are to love God with all that we are. Our heart, soul, mind and strength. Another way of putting that is head on, heart on, hands on, as we love God. As one author puts it, love, when working properly, is both emotion and will, affection and action. We need to champion this in our churches, in our teams, and in our families by modeling this in our lives. Leadership and personal development of the whole person. John Maxwell defines leadership as influence. As Christians and as leaders, how are you influencing those in your church and in your teams and in your family towards loving God with all that they are? This must and can only come first from a place of viewing your life and faith in this way. So our challenge for this week is to constantly be asking ourselves and our teams these questions. How am I growing in my knowledge and relationship with God? How is that knowledge and relationship transforming my motives, values, and character? How is this whole person transformation evidenced in both spoken word and physical action?